Yeah, Lauren, within the last few hours, Jordan Willis, the man who lives inside of this home, his lawyer tells Fox 4 that there was a fifth person at this house and that his client went to sleep. And this fifth person that we're just learning about, we're bringing this to you first, he was hanging out with the three victims while Willis was sleep. This just adding to the frustration for these three Metro families who, more than 2 weeks later, feel like they still do not have the full story as to what has happened.
Just the thought of him dying and then sitting outside for 2 days in the cold.
What happened? When did it happen? And how did it happen? The questions three Metro families are still begging to get answers to after Clayton McGeeney, Ricky Johnson, and David Harrington were found dead in the backyard of their friend's home.
It's extremely devastating. The whole family's messed up. They died and then froze. They didn't freeze to death.
Tonight we're hearing from the lawyer of the man who lived in the home, John Paserno, today contradicting a statement he released over the weekend where he said his client, Jordan Willis, saw the men leave. He's flipped. Now he claims Willis went to sleep while the three victims and a fifth man continued to hang out in his house.
When he would have people over his house sometimes, as people do, they get tired. They're people who are very close to you, and then you feel comfortable going to bed and allowing them to leave whenever they want to leave.
Paserno says Willis never left his home once he got back there on Sunday. That's why he didn't notice the men's cars were still there. Paserno says that Willis didn't hear anyone banging on the doors over those 2 days, nor did Willis hear McGinney's fiance break in and scream his name. But minutes later, he did hear police knock on the door.
None of us know what happened to these individuals, and I think it's the most important thing to remember here is these are his three buddies.
Paserno says Willis has since moved out of the house. For the families, they just want justice and a story that makes sense to them.
I mean, I think somebody has to end up in custody over it. I mean, regardless of any situation, they're at your house, three people died.
And at last check, KCPD is still waiting on autopsy and toxicology reports from the medical examiner's office to determine a cause of death so that they can continue their investigation. We also asked Willis's attorney if drugs played a role in this, and he said that he couldn't really speak to that at this point, but that they were continuing to look into what exactly happened on this night at that Northland home. We'll continue to be on this story, Lauren.